Hey all listeners, welcome back to the lowest level possible challenge. This is now part, what is it? Was it part 18 last time or was it part 19? Because then this will be part 20. Anyway, it doesn't matter because I can just check what the latest was that I uploaded because I can't just go in on YouTube and stuff that I check. Like on the console itself. First burp, in the bathroom, boy. In the bathroom. Zoom Barrett. Yeah, there's no PHS there, so right, yeah, and you don't get access to actually to Wizard Bracelet and stuff like that, so all. So that's restore time. Barrier. I don't need the steel yet. Alexander and Comet. Casino, you want to go all. Go all. Alright, and then you go restore, revive, ice, luck glass, everything covered long range, Toyota, Hamlet, Titan, Rammer, Nifrit. Yeah, we're not going with the animal skill here, actually. Okay. Alright, and we think there's a parrot. Okay, and we just need to do like one battle, or technically we need to just survive one battle and stuff that with And I know that normally I shouldn't have allowed like getting Alexander and stuff there, but I knew that Alexander was gonna do like very, very important, like huge damage and stuff there. But no, I don't know how hard. I hope it's taking a course. Big shots. Right on. So it's gonna be interesting now, of course. There are gonna be some interesting things. Of course, the fact that yes, we can do the Fort Condor thing first if we want to and stuff like that. But on Fort Condor, we need to make sure that we fail on purpose and stuff like that, you know. So we don't have to like spend the money and stuff like that. Like we could defend it, of course, and not get the encounter that gives you the Imperial thing. But there's also an alternative way. You die to the thing that invades basically and stuff like that. And if you die on it, then the whole Fort Condor becomes destroyed. You can no longer access Fort Condor. Shaboosh. Wow. I wonder if those computers, they always the computers at their offices and stuff like that they use. It's all cool to see basically become like the military government possible. Because you can see that this one is way dark than the one that is on the cutscene and stuff like that. That's the only time we get to see it's basically and stuff like that. Because the funny thing is also, okay, why did Shimra not stop them? Stuff there, because they could have stopped them really early on that stuff there, because they clearly have a very powerful even the military police can become very powerful, like the instead of meeting the underwater reactor is actually very powerful and stuff that just Barrett mad, burp, burp. Barrett mad, burp, burp. Barret mad, boop boop. Barret mad, boop boop. Barret mad, Barret mad, Barret mad, boop boop. Barret mad, boop boop. Barret mad, boop. Key items to reality. Okay. I'm just also taking a safety precaution here. No, not found there. And I thought we were going to be able to save there, you know, stuff that's it. And normally here is where you shows up as a reporter here. Let's hope we get the correct encounters. Otherwise, oh shit, oh. Nice. Very important insta escape here. Just weapon totally standing up. Big God. Yeah, we haven't gotten hit by any of the enemies yet here. Good. Oops, it's actually. And then like that, and then you hit the right arm actually to open up the left arm. And then it frees Tisha, of course, and stuff that, like shooting specifically there and stuff that, you know. Because I think you're right, what happens with the weapons is that weapons somehow gets their function is not complete evil, but their functions is basically like past Claude's consciousness is in them or whatever, right? Because they get triggered, of course, by, like a lot of people say, oh, it's because Meteor gets summoned, that's why they get triggered and stuff that, you know. It does have the tail, of course, that the other weapon that you saw has. But the other weapon looks more snake-like, like it wouldn't be able to actually stand up and stuff like that. Yeah, perfect. For Solis or for Sinampi. Not have that. That's why we got fallen and teeth and I. And then it's called Sister A, even though it's not named that yet. Lolo. Big old cat. And then all the way to the end. There's an argument also for getting like the crystal sword instead and getting the weapons in medieval and stuff that instead. Run to the edge of the thing. And it's pretty funny with how it shows up being literally below like the cannon and stuff that like, you know. Grand Theft Auto. Bam, bam. Yeah, because it's actually Kate that flew the ship there at first and stuff that, you know. But technically, because it's a really that knows how to fly it actually. Why did you go so stupid? Now it doesn't matter really who we put in the party here, but yeah. So he's 23, all the other ones are 24, so that means who needs the most XP, 2954, it was 170, so it's going to be shameful. So we need to do this, so we can unequip circuit here, unequip circuit here, you're gonna do some things, you can theoretically already go and play the piano at this point and stuff that, you know. Yeah, we're off. Oh, and no music, of course, obviously. Alright, and we fly right into Costa del Sol. Nice, and I believe now the price will still be the same here. Yeah, you need to have enough money, otherwise you will not even be interested in stuff else here. So sell here, hypoxia and ether. Dragon class sale. Heal some medicine sell for enough. Sell the poisoning for 10,000. Sell the power wrist. Circuit is not worth anything. Protect ring is worth 4,500. Reflect ring is worth 6,000 otherwise. Right. Solid bazooka. He has 49 magic attack. 51, okay. Selling 3 gears, so that would be 1,200. So the macro is for 6,000. Otherwise, I mean, we should get rid of both of them, but having the protect ring is actually very, very powerful and stuff that. But then this question is, I mean, there's only one more, or technically, we could get the gold megaphone sense clip here. But yeah, we're not going to yet. Because basically we need to wait. Right, so how close have I been to the materials? Yeah. Does that mean that the Dragoon lands? Does that mean that the Dragoon lands for Sid actually had a very, very high MP and stuff that? What? I left there and then the music stopped and then I did some weird movement. What? Because I let go of the control stick there and it, you know. Right, and now we are going on a collection spree now. Basically, we're gonna go and get some things. I forgot if you need to get the most expensive here. Right, we need to go inside here. Because I believe this shop has also changed. The eating content was actually pretty good magic-wise. I think it gives you some magic at least. Wearing there as well. You have also safety bit now here. Yeah, foot bracelet. 50, okay, that's very good. 50, so 50 and foot bracelet, that means that it's 50, 60, 70, so yeah, so it's 20 plus medic, and a 38 medic defense, and it's not bad on the defense there as well, right? And I think that fourth bracelet is meant to be like a combination. What I always thought that fourth bracelet was meant to be was it was supposed to be a combination of fire armlet, bolt armlet, and all of those. Basically, or something like that, you know. I think it might be a mistranslation. I think this is supposed to be forced bracelet or something like that to indicate like it's very powerful and stuff like that. Because yeah, I forgot. Is there any way to get more fourth bracelet? Because I do consider it to be probably one of the best armors in the game. Like sure, like Cedric is also very powerful. This style is like really good because of the whole, but that's because of the dodge percentage stats on the missile. Because of that, but yeah. I thought there were more chests though I can get actually. The Corellan from Condor. It doesn't give me it yet, right? It's not Venus Gospel time. Correct. Barrier still here. Exit. Time. Throw. Death blow. Manipulate. So it's actually very nice. I forgot if that's the earliest throw that you can get. You get a gold source here. Because that one is obviously not the only one that gold source there. So that's one is still open. That one does become something different, but I forgot what it was that chest becomes. I want to check something though. Right, there is nothing going on with the rocket, like there is no clue here that the ocean is gonna do something with the rocket or whatever, you know. A 26 rocket. That's yeah, that's a gold source. Yeah, port bracelets is going to be really, really good, by the way, because of its magic defense. What is the exit? Yeah, it's all the way back here. Because if you do this exit, then you put outside it. It doesn't work like that anymore. There is at one point when the exit it basically brings you outside the city instead. Okay, so now we pick up Fort Bracelet. But now it's not doing the music here. right, and I guess we get the enemy skill here from the Chocobo. But because I always thought that the greens that you need to feed it was always the greens here. There is that. I think bossing like a powerhouse. And here we have another ancient, because it's War Spirit basically, because it looks like one of those also. Fortress set is not worth anything, course obviously, so yeah, you know. Now reflectoring is actually very, very powerful, by the way, if you set it up right. So that's yeah. Obviously now, let's think here. We could do the Nibelheim thing, but I would need to get out the note, and I don't really want to do that. Right, what else is there? Cosmo Canyon. Almost forgot. Cosmo Canyon, yeah. Now, of course, you still need a Chocobo to get up here, or you need to defeat Black Ultima Weapon, which is not going to be viable this round, so that, you know. Until we beat the run, of course, you know. There's gonna be off-game things that we're gonna do. Right. I don't think there was anything in here. There's nothing new in here. Nothing new in here. The funny thing is, when you check that map, you can see it's clearly the Icicle map, like and stuff that it's actually a smaller version of the Icicle map. Or it kind of looks like that, but maybe it's not. No. It's still a Turtle Paradise there, because not all the Turtle Paradise flies looks the same, pretty much. You came around no, fuck your bite. Fuck your bite. And we get, hell yeah, another source. Or an elixir magic source. And you get the full cure materia, one of the ultimate materia. So you see, this one, it gives you the -4 strength, -4, -2 vitality, but it gives you magic +4, which is huge. With comparison to New Bahamut, for example, which is -10, that is 2 plus magic defense, 2 plus magic, and magic +10. So this also gives you magic +10, but it has the negative effect, of course, -4 strength, but it gives you magic +4, so, you know. You Bogenhagen ho, yeah, hell yeah, Bogenhagen ho, yeah, no, 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 yeah, Bogenhagen, hell yeah, no, 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 hell yeah, no, 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 hell yeah, down, 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 down. I forgot though if we did sell the previous sources, or if we all use them on Claude and stuff that, you know. For primitive, that's good. So insta-escape almost. Right, so that's that. I don't think there was any new equipment thing on Gaga though. I don't think there's anything there. I would really like to go inside Junon though, because I know there are some gear there that's useful actually. Just of that. Right, but we need to go to Chocobo Farm. We even picked up a Chocobo lure back in the day. We didn't, right? No, we haven't picked up a Chocobo lure at all. Welcome. And me met greens. Let me try and buy another Mimith Green just because I don't think that this is a thing in the game. Because imagine, right, if a thing in the game would have been that you could have gotten several contained materials. You cannot say the same thing with Comet, for example. Jack, you cannot buy Comet anywhere, you know. Because imagine, right, if you didn't need to master Comet to get another Comet material, right, and stuff that's it. I want to check though here. Okay, I can store that's just regular items. This doesn't change, right? Yeah, you can get more steals here. And there's just the military stuff. I think they should actually change what they say here now. Eggs are taken from Junon and other facilities together in the miracle to fight meteor and weapon. Oh, so this is the house, right? That is, yeah. Just throws in a tarp. Yeah, that's how you find out about it already and stuff. That's yeah. Right, and now we go to Medil. Oof. Is that Medil Helgeo? Does it matter which one it is? Behind his ear? Behind his ear? No, contained material. I vet inte alla, men experience now we have one. Okay. Freeze, break, tornado, and flare. No, and just like full cure. It has the same stat advantages, but unlike full cure, which is just a single spell, contain is of course. vampire remedies there actually. Then you have HP and MP plus here. You transform gravity distract as well. What's top to shot with it? Imagine, right, if there's actually that, oh, you feed it like the best screen. Imagine if it's like, oh, you can actually get the white chocobo and stuff like that. So you have crystal sword here, crystal glove, arm cannon. But still, they aren't that much more powerful than the 8 slot weapons, though. Although crystal gloves case it is. Here's where you have the wizard bracelets for a massive, like 12,000. I think you need to examine the door to be able to get the quest part here. You can get butterfly ring, ice ring, bolt ring. It's actually very, very good effect. You can get all of them here and stuff like that, you know. So fire, cold, lightning, you know, so that it would have been nice, of course, if they could have had like more of the elements, you know, and stuff like that, you know. Yeah. Yeah. That kid got the green stone from the Stockholm, I'm so jealous. Beat abuse us all. Stop paint the wall. How the fuck did they like stick in the key and be like, oh, this is really tight and stuff that, like, when it's like, it doesn't even have a keyhole. When the bottom is the curse ring, that's bullshit. There's only one curse ring. But curse ring, of course, gives you the highest, because if you see here, for example, like, it's automatic via circlet, so yeah, it's just 50, so we can see here 50. First ring 50, 60, 70, 80, so it's 35 plus extra magic attack. So it gives you 5 more than what the other thing does, but it also gives you like a shit ton of other stats as well. So it's 7 strength, for example, 42, 50, 60, 70. Yeah, so it's absolutely massive. The curse ring is like insanely good, but of course it makes it so that you, for example, like, but one thing you can do, for example, is you do this. Just showing you here. So other effect, destruct, defend against death. It's just that, and if you do that, for example, like, yes, it works like a death sentence, this, but that sentence at the end, of course, casts quote unquote death itself and stuff like that. So as long as you have added effect that distract, you don't die from the cursing effect and stuff like that. Which is why mastering added effect is like really powerful and stuff like that. So actually the effect number is select. Right, so that one is very close. Getting up now. Where are the cursing? What's the matter? You're all alone. You're the spiky head. You're the amazing blue eyes. Bork, 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 bork. He's alive. What did she think was gonna happen, right? It was that. You know, you just got blasted by all the material in the Northern Crater and stuff like that, you know. Because this is how that guy was in the pipe and stuff that he was the whole UA and stuff that, you know. And now we're back onto the ship, both of these. And if I will stay there, of course, and now you have very, very little few like party member options and stuff like that, you know, for the next section. Yeah, because imagine this scene, right, how it would have been before like Tifa was created and stuff that, like, the heck would have black hair for Claude and stuff that at this point. But it makes sense like that Barrett would actually care about Claude. Or maybe the whole date points was gonna put into use it, because imagine, right, if the person that took care of Claude was the one that had gotten the second highest points or whatever, right? So, you know. Wanna eavesdrop? We're gathering the huge materia. 330 times strength. But it would have been nice, for example, if they would have had make like an ultimate version of Final Fantasy VII that would have been done more in the old style, but not instead of this cheapy art, it would have been more like the Final Fantasy VIII models and stuff that, because it would have been interesting seeing Final Fantasy VII in that style with the model style of like Final Fantasy VIII and stuff that, because of the way they looked and stuff that. But then, didn't they have to reverse engineer Final Fantasy VIII then? When they made a remaster, right? But I'm guessing that they may have kept the PC code for it or whatever, right? Because, pain in the ass. Farts, boobs, ass. Cheeseburger man. He runs like he has to take a biggest dump. Taking biggest dumps. And he has 49 magic attack with that, with the javelin and stuff there, so Corel reactor, but you don't need to do the Corel reactor first. You can do the other thing first. Thank you for your well done. Barrett is still going to be lowest. 2170, Southopsin is closer, so he is pushing through. Our equipment doesn't matter because we shouldn't have to actually use tier because of what we're gonna do basically here. Yeah, we should have time to do this actually. Right, and now we go to Fort Condor first. And then with the Corel. Fort Condor is here. Oh, right there. Save. Actually, enemy skill, skill Trine, and then Circlet. And Magic Box. It just had 86 magic attack, which is still not super good and stuff that, but yeah. Really enough time to do this. Right. Climb the rope. Wake is one of them using Bolt Omelet. Yeah, he is Gigas. And now we just wait for the invasion. And it's an exciting race. The Beast is in the lead. Beast 1 is in the lead. And the Barbarian is actually moving pretty quick up. And the Barbarian number 1, but it looks like the Beast is still going to take it. And here comes the Wyvern, number 1 Wyvern. And the Wyvern is flying very quickly by the Beast. Number 1 is still in the lead. Followed by Beast number 2 and Beast number 2. But what's this? The Wyvern is coming. Become Wyvern. He's currently in 3rd place. Approaching 2nd place. The Beast is taking the wrong path. And the Wyvern is taking the lead. Because the Beast is being dumb and going the completely the wrong way. So the Beast is actually losing 2nd position there, even to luckily Barbarian is now in 2nd place. But the Wyvern is of course obviously going to win. Bring invasion and then you do this here. My god, you're attacking, we're counting on you. Trying on ourselves, haha. Larg. Larg. But it's not game over. Even if you could only spare them. God, what the hell happened here? He's still alive. Where are we? You get this wrestling now. I can't stand it. Oh man, you look like hell. Not enough strength. This ain't no yoke yak. Oh man, it's really bad. I'm more for Condor. Right, and now you can go here, but like they don't put the rope down. The structure is still here, but you can see, for example, like the Condor is just gone. And stuff that, so yeah, you know. First huge materia fail. Good. Good. Right, and we... Normally though, now you can actually park it at let's go inside here, and we rest inside here of course, obviously. And theoretically there is a battle we need to do here, so we probably need to set up materia as well here actually. Which we're gonna have to do next time, by the way, setting up the materials and stuff like that for this fight and stuff like that. And we can put fire or bolt on the back on that. And we will see what setup we'll go for here and stuff that, you know. We might even put Fort Bracelet on seed, because there's only one encounter that we theoretically need to do and stuff that, so yeah. But yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed this and stuff that, you know, and I will see you all tomorrow probably. Depending on the weather, of course. Because if it gets too hot, then it becomes like very hot, of course, and stuff that. But yeah. So I'm in 15 hours in, very good progress, I would say. So next time we're going to record a train. Basically, there's only one fight you have to do, and then you have to let the train get away. And then you can easily just fail that, and because then you don't have to do those other encounters there and stuff that. So that's very good. So anyway, I see you all next time.